you want to hear your mama? Do you want to hear your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, put on the headphones here.
I love you, Serenity.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's connected.
That's what I need.
Yeah. Okay, baby. You guys will come back in a second, okay?
Make hot chocolate.
I'll make hot chocolate and pizza, okay? Thank you.
Such a sweet.
Okay. I obtained TANF when my first children's father passed away. He passed away when my children were only 2 and 2 months old. I guess nobody really prepares for tragedy. I mean, we were only 20 years old. We kind of viewed life as we have forever, just because you have an illusion of, you know, having this family, a picket white fence, that reality comes and smacks you in the face, and really hard. I'm sorry.
It's in hard, these are hard things to talk about.
When I first needed help was when I got pregnant and I was living in a tent across the street from my dad's house. I didn't know they were going to ask for the father's name for one thing, and I didn't know how I was going to break the news to them that I didn't know who the father was. You know, that's none of their business. Absolutely none of their business. You know, the fact is I need help. I have a daughter. When I went there, they said they couldn't help me, and that's when I just kind of freaked out. I was like, wow, are you sure? Are you serious?
When I first needed TANF, I had just had my first baby. I had been out of work for a year. They fired me due to being pregnant, so I had a really rough depression, was in the hospital for a long time, and I didn't have any money. We were about to lose our apartment. We really needed something to have us go by because we were still in high school trying to finish high school too. And it was really not easy.
I remember my first appointment. I was sitting there for 3 hours with the newborn as he was about a couple days old. And I told them is there any way we could do this over the phone? My infant child, he was very small. I was very concerned about his immune system. I had to ride the bus there because I didn't have transportation. So I had to figure out how I was gonna come up with bus fare when I was obviously struggling to even come up with money for diapers and stuff like that. So I believe I even asked a neighbor for $2.
It shouldn't be this daunting to have to worry about not being able to get it when we are the people who need it, you know? If we can't get it, then who does? And I've lost the cash assistance 3 or 4 times due to the fact that, no transportation, nobody to watch my son. They want you to go looking for work. How do you take a kid into a job and ask for an application?
We actually had it for a couple months, but we were sanctioned, and everything that I was doing was not acceptable either. I was trying to do a back on track success program for college to get into school for college. So I was in that program for the summer, and they said that doesn't count because it's a temporary program.
Come out! So it was hard. It was super hard. And they don't really make it easier, and they kind of make you feel like you're kind of just asking for a handout, instead of just a person and asking their community for help. And for me, everything's always been I have to call a worker, a social worker, or somebody who has to work from 8 to 5. It's never oh hey auntie, I need $20 for diapers.
those of us that are on this and getting help and financial stability, we just want the best for our kids. We're all the same as anyone else would want for their children, and having activities and go on picnics. And I want to be a PTA mom for my kids when they go to school. Like, I want to be involved. I want to be with them. I want to be a shoulder to cry on. I want to do all those things that I never had support with.